Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? And, of course, it's Sen as well. And I don't really need to say that Sen is joining us today because Sen's always joining us, aren't you, Sen?
I am.
So, good morning, Sen, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. You?
I'm okay, yeah, not too bad. I'm a little tired from doing all of that Ender Pearl farm, but we finally got it sussed, finally got it sorted, and I did come out here for a spot of breakfast because we always come out for a bit of breakfast, but I'm actually not very hungry. So we'll have to skip breakfast this morning. And I do have one little thing that we need to do up here a minute. And that is for a guy that came up with this little idea that, well, I don't know if he came up with it, but it was him who I will credit for it because I'd not seen it before. And, yeah, he's the one that brought it to my attention. So you put a cobblestone wall down like this. Just an ordinary cobblestone wall. There's no tricks, okay? Can you see the cobblestone wall?
Yes.
Is there anything unusual about this cobblestone wall?
No.
Would you care to inspect it closely? Would you like to walk around it, make sure there are no tricks?
No, I'm okay.
Right. Now, the pillar on the end. Sometimes it's nice to have pillars in the middle, but how do you make the pillars? How do you make them come up? Well, what this guy said is you get a piece of string and you place it on top of the pillar like that. And that turns it into a series of pillars, which is awesome. That is something that is actually going to be really useful. That is a brilliant, bright idea. So, and you also get the string back when you cut the wall down. So there we go. That is a bright idea that has definitely earned a place on our bright ideas section over here. So I will put that one down right there. And then I will take a sign and I will put his name. And his name is Magma Musen. And he has a YouTube channel and has all sorts of useful videos on there that tell you all sorts of things that you probably never knew you needed to know. So that's that bit dealt with. And now, today, I was trying to say now and today all at the same time. We're going to carry on doing a little bit more of our shopping mall because we do have a tendency to start things and not finish them, don't we, Sen?
Yeah, we do.
So we started the Ender Pearl farm and we finished it. But we did the Ender Pearl farm because we wanted to build some games. But before we get distracted, we're going to do a bit more of the shopping mall so that we can say that it's sort of an ongoing project. So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to build a church today for a cleric to stay in. And what are you going to construct today then, Sen?
I am going to do the shepherd's shop.
The shepherds. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll work on the shepherd. And I just want to show these. We've got a mountain of them. I am going to take a few of them. There's all of those in there. And then over in my ender chest, I've got a whole load more of them. So, yeah, we've got masses of them now. The word of the day, I think, today should be wool.
I don't think that's fair.
I think that's perfectly fair.
No, because I've got the shepherd shop.
Yes, and seeing as I'm the one that usually does the talking, I feel that's quite fair. So anyway, we'll do that. Today, so what are you going to, what sort of, do you want a dog today, Sen?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to
Well,
go over and...
actually, I'm not very lucky, so...
Ooh, nice, I landed right in the dog pen. Right. I believe it's your turn first. So what sort of material...
Yeah!
No way! Yeah, you were saying about being unlucky? What sort of material is the shepherd's shop going to be made out of then, Sen?
It's sheep's hair.
Sheep's hair?
Yeah.
What's that otherwise known as?
Hair?
Hair? I'm sure it's not
Yeah.
hair. I'm sure it's something else.
It's a word that rhymes with tool.
Fool? You're going to build your
Or
shop
fool.
out of fools.
No.
This is
I'm not
awesome
saying
fun.
it.
These ender pearls really are a lot of fun. Ooh, I'm stuck. I'm
Re-
stuck. I'm stuck on the fence. I am literally stuck. I can't get all. There we go. Right. You got to be careful using the ender pearls because they do take a bit of life off each time. And if you use too many, yeah, you end up dead. And although if I had full armor, it would probably be all right. So you're doing that one, and today I am going to build a church for a cleric. And we were having a little chat trying to decide how we were going to do the sides, and we thought we would want a little alley down the side of each of the shops that we build. So I'm going to just put in the path down the side here. And there's something else I wanted to try, and that is, because I got some vines here. If you take cobblestone and you put vines, you make moss stone, like this. And I thought that the path down the side could be made out of mossy stones, because it's sort of not a path that's used regularly, so it would sort of be more fitting that things have grown over it. The only problem with the moss stone is it is a very bright sort of green. But I think it'll look alright. I think it'll be okay. I want to take up that one as well, don't I? Replace that one. Right, Sen is off getting her sheep's hair. We're gonna do flowers down the sides of the shops as well. I don't actually have any flowers, so I'll have to do that bit later. And that means then that the edge of the new shop, or in my case the church, will come here, because we're going to make a 3 wide. It's going to be flowers each side and then a little path in the middle.
Can I make it a bit bigger this time?
Yes, you can. That might actually work out quite well, because it means I can make mine a little bit bigger. And no, I don't think that we should have them the same size either. I don't think that they have to match perfectly. I think they can be whatever size that we want them to be, because a shopping mall, it doesn't tend to have everything exactly the same. They tend to sort of, they spread out a bit, don't they? Well, I think they do. I'm not big on shopping, but you're a girl. Do you go shopping, Sen?
Not too often.
Oh. You're an unusual girl.
Yeah, I would think that they were different sizes.
I'm just trying to decide if I should have mossy stone for the base of my church. I think I won't. I think I'm going to sort of go for a style similar to the way that the villagers do theirs, you know, like the little castle. Some say that it's a castle, some say that it's a church. It's a big debate that can rage for many, many hours. Well, I'm just going to build mine like this, and I will come down this way, like this. I'm going for a big church, I am. Going to be a large house of worship. So if I come up to there, and then I want to leave 2 and come out there, I think. Come up this way. Right. That's that bit. Is this going to be okay? Is this going to work right? Actually, I think we want to have the doors up this end. I think the doors need to be nearer one end rather than in the middle. So if I put them up here like that. And then the problem is that you need to have an entrance sort of archway. Okay, that's it. I'm going to have to dig it all up. How you doing with yours there, Sen? Is yours looking okay?
I think I think it's going pretty well.
At the moment, mine's... I'm still trying to figure out the basic pattern of it here, which is sort of slowing things down a bit. So then if I have like the entrance archway here, that's going to look a lot better, I think. Something like that. And then...
Did you not plan it before?
No, and I think I should have done. Alright, I know how we're going to do it. Yes, it's going to stay like this. We have the doors are going to go there, so I'm going to put those doors in now. Let's get rid of a couple stacks of that and a stack of that. What do we got here? I don't have any doors. Okay, I want... Have we got any spruce wood anywhere?
Probably.
Or actually, no, it's dark wood I want. Dark oak. Well, you're going faster than me, so if you finish anytime soon... Oh, I know what I can do. I can have.
Do you want to go get some?
Yum. Oh, that's so tasty. Right, yeah, don't worry about it for a moment, because I need to go and get some other bits a bit later on anyway. So I need to hurry up and do this. We want to get this wall down here like this, and all the way down through. There we go. I'll do the same up this side, and I'm going to go up 3 blocks. I'm going to go up 3 high, and then things are going to start getting exciting and interesting and a little bit different. Up through there. Right, there's the 3rd one, and the sun is setting, so I'm going to drink a night vision potion, and we can push on through till dawn. Just keep working. Right, there we go. Have that one right up through here. I don't know what we would do without night vision potions. Everything would be dark and dingy. We'd never be able to see what we were doing. Right, a bit of scaffold there. Up through. There we go. Remove that one. Okay. Parkour across the top there. Now then, the entranceway, I want to come up like that, I think. Just two. Doesn't have to be anything particularly grand. And then behind that, the wall will come across, straight across like this. But I do need to have a window, I think. And the problem with having, I'm just going to have straight windows like this, I think. So if I put 1, 2 there, that can be one window. Actually, let's build this across here like this, and then we can decide how we're going to do the other window in a minute. Or the other windows. I'll cut them out from the inside so we can sort of see how they look. That's come up there like that, and now the roof. And I think, because I want to use the cobblestone wall as well. So I think that the roof is going to be sort of a flat roof. So that's the style that we're going to do it in. We're going to do a flat roof, and we'll do it out of pieces of oak. So I've actually got a load of oak there anyway. If I turn all of that into planks, put some of those back in there like that. Pick up those. Right. So we want to make all of this roof in here now. It needs to be oak wood planks. And then we can go back up on the top to do a bit more up there. So that's going to come over like that.
Do you have any item frames on you?
No, I don't. Is there any in the chest? Because there was some in there. I know there's some pictures in there. We might have to make a few more. Now then, can I fit it in here? I don't know if I can fit the name. No, I definitely can't fit the name that I wanted to put in here. It's just not going to fit.
What name were you going to put? Or is it going to be a surprise?
Well, it's, you know, the only sort of real deity that we have in Minecraft is Notch. So this was going to be the Church of Notch. Oh. And I was going to write Notch along the back. Put his name into the wall, but I don't think it's going to fit. It's a bit difficult to put letters in such a confined space, because really, if you want to write Notch, I'm going to write it out here in a couple of blocks, so that we can see how it should look. I'm going to have to come up a little bit. There we go. Right. That looks like an N. That looks like an H rather than an N. And that's the problem. That's where it starts to go horribly wrong when you're trying to build anything like this. Is that it just doesn't look like it's supposed to. So you can have NO and then T up here.
There's 11 spruce wood planks and 17 slabs.
Yeah.
I'll just have a look and see if there's any logs.
Yeah, the Notch is not going to come out looking all right. I'm going to have to do a small.
Oh yeah,
sign,
there's 3 stacks of spruce. Did you want spruce?
Yeah. Oh, bring 1 stack of spruce and 1 stack of dark oak, please.
Okay.
Right. The name Notch is not going to work. I'd need to have it in. The letters would be too big to actually make it fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some signs up there for that bit. So
how do you make item frames?
It's sticks in a circle and a piece of leather in the middle. If I put up a couple of these, there we go.
Do you want me to make you some?
Yeah, a couple would be nice, please. So we want a. Oh, I need some more cobblestone wall, don't I? Can I? I can't reach that from here. So if I run down here, I want some more cobblestone wall. Let's make all of that into wall. There we go. There's loads of it. That'll keep me going.
Hang on. What did you just say?
Sticks in a circle around the edge.
No. Cobblestone
wall.
Really?
Yeah, wall.
What kind of?
What kind of wall? It's a cobblestone wall.
It sounds very much like something else.
Does it?
Yeah.
What sort of something
Like
else?
something you're not meant to say.
Well, then I wouldn't be saying it, would I?
I don't know about that.
So, how's your little project coming along there, Sen?
Uh, okay, I think.
What's your main
I got to
construction
change it a bit.
material that you're using?
I told you, sheep's hair.
Right, okay. Why has he got an enormous, great big tusk sticking out the front of his head?
That's a step.
Oh, right, okay. Right, where was I? I was momentarily distracted by the walrus type thing over there.
Don't be rude.
It looks like a walrus. Seriously, it looks like a tusk of a walrus. It's sticking out the front there. He's going to attack me.
It might in a minute.
Right, you can't have it attacking the Church of Notch. Right, I've got wall around the edge. I need to have... Who's being hurt? Is your dog fighting? Or were you jumping?
No, it's me.
Right.
Jumping.
I need to go and get a whole load of spider silk for that bit. And then what we also need to do is... I need some more cobbly stones. And we're going to move them... We're going to put them in like this. They'll come on the inside. Actually, that's actually going to be all right for that bit. They'll come up here like this, and that will leave a gap of 2 in the middle. And bring those over like that, because a church has to have a spire. You always have to have a spire on a church. It's got to... It's just part of a church. It's just something that it has to have. So if we bring that up round here, we need to have the tower up high enough. Ooh. It's take a long time if I try and do it with that. There we go. Around there.
How's your church coming?
It's coming along here. I'm just
Does it
trying to remember.
look like a church?
Well, I'm hoping it does. I'm just trying to remember how the villagers do the top of their tower. Because that's quite a good way of doing it, I think. If I put a cobblestone wall on each corner, and then a bit of cobblestone in the middle like that, and then I think I'll just do 1, 2... Yeah, this is how I'm going to do mine. A little bit different than the normal villagers one. And then have a bit of wood in here like this. There we go. So you can see out the sides, but you can't actually walk through it. It's not going to let you just throw yourself off the edge. And I think that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to just climb down over there. There we go. Oh, I love these pearls. They're brilliant. And we are going to have to hurry up. I've run out of night vision as well. So if I drink that down, I just need to do the finishing touches on the church, really. So we want to put...
Oh, are you nearly finished?
I'm nearly finished, yeah. Now, the only problem with the way I've done my church is getting up onto that story up there. I know what I'll do. I'm going to put dig out the side here, and I'll put one ladder that goes up here, like that. We need to put a sign above the door up here. Let's just come back out here. That one there will say, we want to come down. No, we want to... Yeah, there, I think. Church of... And then over here, that one will say Notch. Church of Notch. Right. We're going to need... Tell you what, we're going to have to... I think we're going to have to sort of finish up now, Sen, and then come back and do all the finishing touches tomorrow. Because we are running out of time.
Okay.
Because what I need to do, I still need to do the seats inside the church. I need to do the altar. And I've got a few other little bits and pieces that I want to do to it as well. And then we sort of, obviously, we need to inspect and see how they look when they're finished.
I think
this one,
you're probably going to laugh.
I'm going to put some torches out on the corners of mine like this.
I'm not really sure what mine looks like now.
Okay. I'm sure it's a work in progress, so
It's
I'm
not
sure
very easy to make a sheep's face with limited space.
Well, you could always just move it back a little bit further.
Well, no, because there's not much space behind me.
Right. Well, anyway, we're going to have to go now. There's actually, looking at it from here, this church isn't looking too bad. It's sort of like a cross between a castle and a church. So I'm going to carry on working on that. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna think about how I'm just going to do the finishing touches, and we will finish these tomorrow. But for now, this is Frithgar and Senleia, the experimental architects. Goodbye, and see you later.
Bye.